Hey guys, Thunderstud here. Oh, I have my sound on. And today we are revisiting Thunder Dragons. Now, I love Thunder Dragons. I love Thunder Dragons. But why am I revisiting them? I love them, but I don't revisit them often. So why are we revisiting them now? It's because of how the meta has turned into. Anywhere on the ladder, pretty much all you see are Onmats or Shira still, believe it or not. It's just Shira with like 16 traps in their deck or something stupid like that. So pretty annoying, but I think this deck has the best matchup against both of them. So it's Thunder Dragons, pretty basic Thunder Dragons. I've done something where I've mixed Aloof Lupines and Raiden Lightsworns, two cards I usually don't even really like in Thunder Dragons. I'm combining them together, and we're using Draw Sense, Spell or Trap. With Draw Sense, Spell or Trap, you just need 3 different cards with 3 different names. We have 3 wonderful cards for Thunder Dragons. We have Gold Sark on the 2 limit, banish 1 card from your deck. We have Charge the Light Brigade, that's going to mill some cards to search a Raiden. And we have Melody of Awakening Dragon, that's going to discard to search our Chaos Dragon Levianeers. So every one of those spell or traps are going to be useful when we use Draw Sense Spell or Trap, which is a really easy one to use. It's only 1,000 damage, and you're good to go. And then it's just basic Thunder Dragons. The only other thing is these Sphere Kribos. Now, I really had to try really hard to resist not using Plague Spreader Zombies, not using Glow Up Bulb. They were all very tempting. Then you could get Black Rose plays and all crazy stuff like that. But I wanted to really just keep the extra deck XCs focused here for the future. I did sneak in 1 Synchro with Vermilion. That's obviously Raiden and our boy Dark into a Vermilion. Search a duo. Still a very good play. So I did sneak that Synchro in there. But other than that, it's just our boy Heretic, M7, Bouncer, Malevolent Sin with these 2 or 2 of each. Then we got the Rhino Exabeetle combo as a good first turn play over Bouncer or something like that. Works out really well. I think this is the best shot for the current meta, guys. I think this is an easy cog. I might even make this the cog for the month because it should be pretty stress-free. Really claps on everything. You really have a chance against everything. So I like it with this back row heavy meta. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. We're going second. She's on a 5-win streak using a very stylish sleeve and mat combo. So this guy's taking it pretty serious, and we're going to bring it to him right now. He's going Chandler into Perfumer. Pretty basic play. We're going to chain our Dragon Dark as a show of dominance. Let him know what we are, how we roll with Thunder. Going into a Cyber Harpy Lady, we're not worried about that. Goes with a Feather's Rest, throws those 2 away. Thunder Dragons can handle the Harpies. Summons an Oracle, still going with his first turn. Elegant Egotist. And 2 back row. Look at this mad lad. Set 3 monsters up. Set 2 back row. Look at him go. We're going to start with our Gold Sark though. Banish our Roar. That's going to be a Hawk. Then we're going to normal summon a Aloof Lupine. He's going to Swallow's Nest. Bring out a Perfumer. We banish a Dark. Dark's going to give us a Search. Still not a huge deal. We haven't even gotten started. We search our Hawk, use our Hawk, bring out the Dark, XCs into M7. M7's going to be able to return our slash Harpy Lady. Then we swing at that Harpy Lady. Call it a turn. And our boy's got another Swallow's Nest. Brings out a Channeler once again. Discards a Harpy's Hunting Ground. Brings out an Oracle. Uses Harpy's Last Will. Gives him a back row hate card, but that's not going to do anything versus us. Obviously, goes with Feather's Rest again with his slash Harpy Lady out there. Returns our poor M7, sets 2 more back row, and hits us for 2,600. So we get to draw sense spell trap, guys. It's so good. We get Melody. That's just the one we wanted. We throw away a dark, get 2 Chaos Dragon Levianeers to our hand. Now we get to throw that dark away once again. Get our Hawk. Now here comes 1 Levianeer. He's gonna have to treacherous us just to get the Levianeer. We hit his final back row. Search a duo with the dark of that Chaos Levianeer summon. Duo's there. We can normal summon our Lupine. We special summon with Hawk. There's the normal summon Lupine. We could have even summoned another Levianeer, but now we have a Levianeer backup in case we need it. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Antinomy. We're going first. Really want to go second with this deck, obviously. But we're going first. We have a Lupine and a Raiden and our Charge of the Light Brigade. So really all sorts of stuff. We're going to play the Raiden. We're going to mill since we already have a Chaos Levianeer. We just do an end phase mill. Not too crazy. Our boy is, in fact, TG's. He's using flight control. See what else he's got. Showing us TG Striker. Going with Warwolf. This Mad Lad's going into a Star Guardian. He's got a Black Rose. Matt, is he trying for a Black Rose? He's got that Striker back. Now Striker is another tuner. So that's 2, 4, that's 7. Plus 2 is 9. You know what that means? It's the Porygon Gandrix, one of my favorite boss monsters in this game. He's gonna banish 2 of my Hawks and a Raiden on the field, hit me for 3k, and call it a turn. Now we get to use the all great draw sense spell or trap. We get a gold Sark, throw away our Dragon Dark, bring out our throw away Roar, bring out Dark, mill with our Raiden. Then before we do our Synchro, we're gonna go into our Levianeer. He has to decide what he's gonna do after Levianeer. We also get a Dark Search. He's only got some Forbidden Lances. He puts them on 2 monsters, but those 2 monsters aren't the boys who are going to be swinging for lethal. Porygon Gandrix lets him special summon my banished Dragon Hawk, but that is not safe from our Vermilion Dragon mech. We destroy our own Dragon Hawk and use it to return that Aloof Lupine. Get another Aloof Lupine though. And then we just bring out our duo and still hit for lethal as he had not even cards in his hand. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zane Truesdale. We're going first. Let's see what our boys got for us. We have a Aloof Lupine, we have a Golden Sark. We're going to start with the Gold Sark, we banish a Roar. That's going to give us a Dark. Then we're going to normal summon a Raiden, we're going to mill. We mill a Chaos Dragon Levianeer. That is not what we wanted to mill. We synchro into a Vermilion Dragon mech. It's going to give us a Dragon Hawk. Search with that Dark. We use the Hawk. Bring the Dark right back out because we know exactly what we're fighting in Cyber Dragons. He's going to set 2 and set 1. Probably didn't realize that Veer doesn't count as a Cyber Dragon when it's face down. We hit his wall of D with this Vermilion Dragon mech. Weird he has room for that. Then we normal summon our Dragon's Roar over our Dark. That gives us a search of a duo. We bring the duo out. Hawk's gonna let us return these 2 cards because I don't like those 2 cards. Get a way better card with that Levianeer. Now we're swinging. We destroyed the Veer. That lets him destroy our duo and he still takes the damage so he can use Cyber Style. But he's not gonna like how this turn's gonna turn out for him. He did not plan it out well enough. Both these monsters are over as Rampage Dragon, so his Rampage Dragon can't really do Bump Kiss to us. So, gets the whole play out, has to go with the Cyber Twin. He's gonna try to destroy both my monsters with this Cyber Twin, but when Roar's destroyed, of course, he gets to special summon another Thunder Dragon, and Big Boy Hawk has a 2200 booty in case you missed it, 2200 defense. We get a Dark to our hand for Gold Sark, no real point to that. We use our Hawk to bring out the duo. We banish 3 for Chaos Dragon Levianeer, destroy 2, and he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing the Odeons. This is what we're talking about, though. Shira Nui, we're going second on a little bit of a win streak. We got Charge and a Raiden, and a Lupine and a Dark, all good combos. Our opponent sets 3 back row, that's the meta, boys. Just 3 back row. We throw our Dark away in the end phase. We top deck Melody, that's how you know the duel's gonna be good. We throw away 1 Raiden, search 2 Levianeer. Now we charge the Light Brigade. He's going to Transmigration Prophecy, throw away 2 of both a Light and a Dark, but we're still able to bring out Chaos Dragon Levianeer, and that's going to be his final back row. Now all we have to do is normal summon the Aloof Lupine, banish the Dark and a Roar, and then we would get a search of our Hawk and be able to finish it. Somehow I banished 2 Darks though. You just banish the Roar, don't use the Roar effect, and we use the Hawk to summon the Roar. We hit him for lethal. Here we don't have a Roar, so I'd have to use the Hawk to grab him out, and I disconnect anyway. All you gotta do is bring out the Roar. Just bring out the Roar. He doesn't have any Spirit Creep or anything. He's just Shira Nui, and you win the duel. Great stuff, man. Alright, here we are facing a young Yugi. We're going first. He's going for a rank up. Poor dude, he's using purple. Aesthetic over there. We have a Raiden and a Charge of Light Brigade. We're going to start with Charge because these Darks do nothing for us. So now we have 2 Darks, 2 Raiden. I'm going to set the Raiden because I don't want to mill too much. We already milled cards, so we don't want to mill. Now he's Ritual Beast going Petal Fin, doing the whole ulti Canahawk nonsense to get some +1s before he does his actual monster in the Apelio. So let's see where it goes from there. He does search Ambush. I should have paid closer attention to that. Now he goes with the Apelio, sets the back row. Hits us for 2600. That's not a big deal because that's going to let us use Draw Sense Spell or Trap, and we already got rid of Charge of Light Brigade. So no matter what spell we draw, it's going to be useful. We draw Melody, that's a really useful one. Now I start with the Raiden. It's a risky move to start with the Raiden. We've already milled 1 Chaos Dragon. If I was to mill the other Chaos Dragon, that Melody would be useless. But I did the Raiden just in case he had back row. I know it's ambush, but I wanted to see if he tried to disrupt the Raiden. He does not. Now we use Melody, get that last Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We threw away a Dark to do it. Then we bring out that Levianeer, banish a Dark to do it. That's a Dark Search. He does not chain to Levianeer. I guess he thought he'd be able to chain to the Destruction. He should have done it sooner. But we could have destroyed both his monsters. We could have destroyed the ambush if I wanted to. A million plays we still had lethal over him. So it was way over. His surrender was not too early. But yeah, guys, Thunder Dragons, I think they're the answer. I think they're the way to beat up on all that back row. You just outswarm it. All that kind of stuff. They do pretty well against Onmats. I didn't get any replays versus Onmats, but they still do very well against Onmat. A little better than most of the other meta decks, I would say. And you get to use weird characters because you're using Draw Sense, Spell, or Trap, and it works out really well with this little combo. New XC's plays, all that great stuff. You didn't see me even use Rhino once. You can use Rhino. All sorts of depth to the deck. So it's Thunder Dragon's time to shine in this latest meta. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.